shit. Just know it's about coming and not about where I've been. It's about where I'm going and not where I was. And I don't want to.
I ain't got a cap, cause baby, look at the material. Face is like a goddess and the body is ethereal. Get up in my vibe, feels like a higher something spiritual. Already know what I came here to do. Level up, ambiance, I set it up. I can never get enough. Love the woman I've become. Morning affirmations, high vibrations like the rising sun. Tell a hater we ain't done. I got more shine to come. Cause I got confidence, and I work hard for this. Waited way too long for this. Now I got confidence, and I work hard for this. I'm working on my confidence. I got confidence. Waited way too long for this. Building on my confidence, working on me, yeah. Becoming everything I need to be. And I ain't even in my final form yet. Got a strong foundation, I'm just upgrading the format. Dead weight get cut off, bad vibes get brushed off. Baby, I'm the plug and I can't let nobody run off. I can't match your energy, it's not in my aesthetic. Choosing peace over that petty shit. The girls that get it, get it. Understanding my assignment, always in alignment. Trusting in the process, being patient with the timing. Cause I got confidence, and I work hard for this. Waited way too long for this. Now I got confidence, and I work hard for this. I'm working on my confidence. I got confidence. Waited way too long for this. Building on my confidence. Working on me. Becoming everything I need to be. Just know that
I start on left day, feeding with sand. Ocean knows my name before I ever speak back. Salt in the skin, wind in my hair. Standing where water meets sky, I'm aware. I look up once, heaven responds. White light moves through, truth carries on. I don't walk alone, never did. Body and clothes keeps me for what I skill. He don't say much, just stands his ground. Every near miss, he was around. I don't need faith to touch the night. I carry it all, I carry it fine. Heaven and sin, soaring lane. I'm the bridge, I'm the ground where I stand. I don't need light to reach what's above, and it moves through me, loses mine. Right now, every wrong line, I carry it all at the same time. Michael watching, I stay.
It's your turn. Speak up. Speak up. All right, let me ask y'all something. How many more signs do you need before you stop acting like you don't know what time it is? I'm serious. Because at some point, we got to stop praying for doors to open and start walking through the ones that already are. This story right here, yeah. This one might step on a few toes. But if the shoe fits, lace that bad boy up and let's get into it. Welcome to Blended Healing. Welcome to Morning Inspiration and Real Talk. As I inspire you, you inspire me. I'll be right back after this.
Shh, everyone. Come closer, I have a story to tell. How How many more signs do you need before you stop acting like you don't know what time it is? I'm serious. Because at some point, we've got to stop praying for doors to open and start walking through the ones that already are. This story right here, yeah, this one might step on a few toes. But if the shoe fits, lace that bad boy up and let's get
Let me
into it.
holler at you. Everybody wants wisdom, but not everybody wants the lesson. We pray for understanding, then get offended when life starts teaching us. We ask for direction, but then resist the people who are sent to help us grow. They challenge the way we've always thought. The lesson requires you to admit that you don't know everything. There's nothing wrong with that. That's how growth happens. We spend so much time worrying about whether people will listen that we never stop to realize they're already watching. They're watching how you handle pressure. They're watching how you recover after setbacks, how you keep showing up when life gets difficult. You have more influence than you realize. The only person still questioning whether you're ready is you. Everybody else can already see it.
If you want out, better learn to fight.
It's your turn. Speak up. Have you ever noticed how sometimes the right person shows up in your life at exactly the right time? You weren't looking for them. You weren't expecting them, but somehow the conversation you needed finds you anyway. Sometimes it could be somebody older. Sometimes it's somebody younger. It could be a complete stranger who says one sentence that sticks with you for years. That's how wisdom works, baby. It doesn't always arrive with a title or any type of fancy introduction. Sometimes it just shows up when you finally ready to hear what it's been trying to tell you. I think that's where a lot of y'all are right now. You're stepping into a season where life is sending you people, conversations, sometimes experiences, of course, some opportunities that are meant to stretch you beyond where you've been. The question isn't whether the teacher is coming. The question is whether you're willing to become the student. See, everybody wants wisdom, but not everybody wants to be teachable. We pray for understanding, but then get offended when the life turns over and starts teaching us. We ask for direction, but then resist people who are sent to help us grow because they challenge the way we always thought. Sometimes the lesson isn't comfortable. Sometimes the lessons require you to admit that you don't know everything. Psst, I got a secret. There's nothing wrong with that. That's how growth happens. One day you look up and you realize that you become the very person you needed to be years ago. That's why this story keeps saying, don't be surprised when people start coming to you for advice, for you to give them an encouraging word, or simply because your presence gives them peace. You don't have to chase being a teacher. Live the lessons long enough and life will naturally place people in front of you who need what you've learned. This story, right? It's not all about wisdom. It's going to start twisting and turning and start telling you about your destiny. That tells me that you've been prepping, or they've been prepping you and preparing you for something longer than you even imagine. There are going to be times where it feels like you're planting seeds and nothing's happening. You're working, praying, believing, trying to stay positive, wondering if any of it is going to make a difference. And then one day life just changes, just like that, in the blink of an eye. And doors start opening. People start talking to you. And it's different now. It's different. And those opportunities that you sought after start beginning to really show up. And those same people that you overlook, you suddenly remember. And you know what else is really cool about it? The ones that overlooked you suddenly remember your name. And things that once felt impossible begin to happen so naturally that you almost miss the fact that you're living inside the answer to the prayers that you prayed about a long time ago. And that's what's being presented to you now, talking about destiny. This ain't about no luck falling out of no sky. This is the harvest of the seeds that you already planted. And the hardest part of some of y'all is going to be believing you actually deserve what's coming. Ain't that some bullshit? Y'all work hard for years, doing all of this stuff, sacrificing, showing up, doing all of this inner work. You know, living in the struggle. And you never thought that you would even get out of the struggle. And then when life finally starts giving you something back, your first instinct is to question it. Why me? Is this really happening? I mean, like, what's the catch? Stop doing that. Some blessings don't need to be questioned. Some doors don't need to be overanalyzed. Sometimes the only thing left to do is to say, thank you, and walk through the door. You spent enough time in the struggle, man. Now it's time to learn how to receive. You know what it's calling? You know what's calling your name? It's prosperity. Prosperity isn't always about money. I mean, money's good. Don't get it twisted. Money's nice, you know, but prosperity is bigger than that. Prosperity is peace. Waking up without having all of this stuff laying on your chest. When you wake up, so your chest staying tight. Things from yesterday that was placed on your shoulders, now you're all out of balance. It's having people around you who genuinely want to see you win. Prosperity is finally finding work that feels that you got a purpose instead of draining. It's looking in the mirror and recognizing the person staring back because you stop pretending to be somebody that you're not. Of course, comes with that. don't get it twisted, man. That munyan, there's going to be some munyan opportunities that may absolutely be a part of this season for you. But don't make the mistake of limiting abundance to a dollar sign. Sometimes the greatest wealth that you'll have to receive is clarity. Now, I want you to pay attention because sometimes I lose y'all when it's your story. And I don't want y'all to miss this message. Before all of these new beginnings, before prosperity and before recognition and the doors opening, there's another instruction that almost seems out of place until you really think about it. You know what that is? Rest. Why would spirit be talking about slowing down when everything is about to speed up? Because if you don't know how to rest, you're going to carry old shit, being tired, dragging your knuckles across the floor and your butt right behind it into something new. And if you don't know how to heal, you're going to carry all of those old scars into new relationships. And if you don't know how to reflect, you're going to keep solving today's problems with yesterday's mindset. So rest is paramount. Rest is preparation. Reflection isn't wasting time, it's making sure your foundation is strong enough to support everything that's getting ready to be built on top of it. Sometimes you have to step back from a situation before you can actually see it. When you're standing in the middle of the storm, everything feels chaotic. Every decision feels urgent. Emotions feel louder than it really is. And then you create a space, take a breath, get quiet. And suddenly what looked like it was all complicated starts making sense. That's why healing matters. It isn't pretending nothing happened. It's refusing to let what happened keep making decisions for you. There's a difference. This story also is going to twist over to the left. And when I heard the story, I smiled a little bit because it kept saying the same thing over and over and over in my spirit. Speak up. How many ideals have you buried because you thought nobody would care? How many times have you shut your mouth to keep everybody else cool? How many opportunities passed because you convinced yourself somebody else could do it better? Enough of that. Your voice wasn't given to you to stay locked inside your head. Your creativity wasn't given to you to collect dust. There are going to be conversations that you're supposed to have. There are ideas that you're supposed to bring into the world. And people waiting to hear something that only you can say the way that you can say it. We spend so much time worrying about whether people will listen that we never stop to realize they're already watching. Be encouraged. They're watching how you handle pressure, how you recover after you get a setback. They're watching how you keep showing up when life gets crazy. And you have more influence than you realize. The only person still questioning whether you're ready is you. Everybody else can already see it. And when I put this whole story together, it feels like you're standing at the beginning of a brand new chapter. Wisdom has prepared you. Destiny is opening the door. Prosperity is waiting on the other side of that door, and rest is strengthening your foundation. Healing that you're running from is here to clear away what no longer belongs. Your voice is asking to be heard. All that's left now is for you to stop second guessing yourself and take the next step. Trust what you learned, what you built. Trust the people Spirit has placed around you. Most of all, trust that you didn't come this far just to stay quiet. The next version of your life is going to require the fullest version of your voice. So speak with confidence, move with purpose, and don't apologize for becoming everything that you were created to be. And that's it, and that's all. That's the story. Ashe? All right. That's a story. That's a good story. Who storied this? Who storied this? All right. I ain't keeping you long. It's Monday, yo. We got 10 tons of work to do. You know, you got to get the cobwebs out and all of that. You know what I mean? All right. All right. I'll be right back after this.
welcome to the New Digs. This is our fresh home for holistic royalty, and I cannot wait to show you around. Come on in. Right here is the apothecary wall, rows of handcrafted oils, elixirs, and tonics. Every bottle is blended in-house, labeled in gold, and ready for your ritual. Slide over to each item is crafted to nurture you from the inside out. Whether you're here for a cup of comfort, a moment on the mat, or a jar of something indulgent, it's all about honoring yourself. Thanks for walking through with me. Can't wait to see you soon.
Plants on the altar, smoke in the air. She been healing while she...
Today, I'm creating my Rheumatoid Relief Tincture, a companion product for pain and inflammation support, especially for joints, knees, and knuckles. This blend includes ginger, foxwellia, devil's claw, nettle leaf, ashwagandha, and glycerin. After the ingredients are infused, I have strained the mixture so I'm left with the herbal extract. Then I combine it with glycerin and gently blend it together. After that, I pour the finished tincture into 2-ounce dark green bottles, cap them, and give each one other tinctures with my special touch. Are available at TMACessentials.com. Shop today.
How I use it. I fill the dropper all the way up, then let the whole thing drop under my tongue. I do this first thing in the morning and again at night. It's that simple. If you like a cozy cup instead, scoop a teaspoon of the loose blend into a steeper, drop it into hot water, and let it brew for about 10 to 15 minutes.
Side in the chest, meditation in emotion. She don't overstep. If her body say yes, she don't second guess everything around her.
Make sure that you tap into Holistic Royalty by Kels on all streaming platforms. Ashe, all right. All right, listen. At the end of the day, right? This isn't about waiting on somebody to choose you anymore. That's deaded. This is about recognizing that you've already been chosen. You see, the wisdom is there. Opportunities are where? There. The doors are opening. The only thing left is for you to stop shrinking yourself to fit into places you've already outgrown. Shrinking like I'm melting. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Trust what you've learned. Trust that your spirit has been showing you. Speak when it's time to speak, and rest when it's time to rest. Receive what you've earned without feeling guilty about it. The next chapter isn't asking you to become somebody different. It's asking you to finally become who you've always been. And that's it, and that's all. You dig? That's it. Don't try to hold me. I gotta go. I ain't even... I gotta go. Man, listen. Make sure that you tune in at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Holistic Royalty by Kels meditation. All right. I can't listen to it at work because she'll put me to sleep. I got to work. I have to do it when I get home. And for those of you who are in the same situation as I am, do it at home. Listen to the meditation so you can relax. You dig? All right. I got to go. See, you try to hold me. You try to hold me again. I got to go. Y'all be well. Be safe out there in them streets, physically and virtually. And be the best version of yourself that you can be. Be your brother and sister's keeper. All right, I got to go. Peace.
Essential, let the magic flow. Bath and spray, a gentle start. Body but a woman, every part. Crystals hum, charms and light. Smoking herbs, energy shines. Every drop, every scent. Chimica Essentials, my heart's contented. Chimica Essentials, house of blessings, honey. Spray so glow, feel the magic pressing.
She Mecca essentials, house of blessings, every night, every way, lift your spirit rising. Lift your spirit rising. Mystery box.
Holistic Royalty by Kels, and the world gonna know.
I pause and feel the path I've walked. Every step
Holistic Royalty by Kels, for your holistic wellness.
lessons carried in my
All my teas and tinctures are carefully crafted by me for you.
quiet victory.
I pride myself in creating quality products for holistic wellness. This is just the beginning of the process of where I select the finest of herbs and flowers to create my products. Your health journey belongs to you. You live in this body. You decide how it's cared for. You choose what story comes next. Holistic Royalty by Kels, nutritionist and yoga instructor. You can contact me at the links posted below.
The quiet power. Not taken, no need for crown. They left their footsteps in my soul now.
One of the things I've learned while creating Gateway to the Ancestors is that history is never just about dates, buildings, wars, or famous names. History is about people. It's about ordinary people living ordinary lives during extraordinary times. Many voices were never recorded, yet their lives helped shape the world we inherited. One day those stories may become someone else's connection to the past, and if you're enjoying this journey, subscribe to Gateway to the Ancestors, because the ancestors are not only found in history books. Sometimes they're found in the stories we choose to remember. As we continue our travels through the past, may we never forget the sacrifices, victories, and lessons left behind by those who came before us. Until our next destination, keep listening, keep learning, and keep walking with the ancestors. Gateway to the Ancestors episodes will now be airing every other week on its regularly scheduled day and time. As I deep dive into this world of discovery and spirituality, it has expanded to heights I could not believe. No worries, be on the lookout for more programming and content on the Gateway to the Ancestors platform. Until then, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and set your notification bell.